Your day had started like any other day, with you relaxing in your dorm room before going to the training grounds to train with your boyfriend Megumi Fushiguro before lunch. About an hour ago, however, you wanted to study a bit as exams are coming up in a couple of weeks, only to find that your notes were now a mess of different doodles and scribbles throughout the pages, all in bright red ink. For a moment, you didn't even know how your notes came to be like that. That was until you remembered that you had lent your notes to Itadori the night before, as he had asked you if he could copy your notes so that he could study for exams himself. A couple of hours later, he had returned your notes, thanking you for letting him borrow them, before heading off to his dorm room for the night, leading you to not suspect him of doing anything to your notes until this morning when you had opened them to study for an hour before meeting up with Megumi for lunch. Hence the reason why you've been on the hunt for your pink-haired classmate for the last 20 minutes. Huffing out in frustration at not finding him yet, you're just about to give up in your search, figuring that you could just borrow and copy Megumi's notes after you have lunch with him. That is until you round a corner and see Itadori at the other end of the walkway that leads to the cafeteria, causing you to stop in your tracks and clench your fists in anger at the sight of him. At first, Itadori seems to think there's nothing wrong as he smiles at the sight of you. "Oh, hi, Oyen," he greets with a wave which causes your anger to spike. "I'm gonna kill you, Itadori," you growl before charging at him at full speed. Oyen, what's going on?" Yuji stutters out in surprise. "You know exactly what's going on. You ruined my notes," you exclaim. "Oh, come on, it was just a joke," he shouts desperately, but you have none of it. "You're dead, Yuji," you yell, fury fueling your steps as you run after him. "Get over here," you hiss at Yuji again after chasing him around campus for about 15 minutes. "I said that I was sorry like 100 times, okay?" Yuji screams desperately as he darts around the corner leading into the training grounds. "Please forgive me." "Not until I kick your ass," you hiss as the two of you run into the training grounds, surprising Megumi, who looks to be taking a break on the stairs to the side of the training grounds. Yuji seems to spot Megumi as well as he stands from his spot on the stairs, clearly confused as to why you'd be chasing Yuji the way you are as he bolts straight towards him. "Fushiguro, save me!" Yuji exclaims desperately as he dives behind him, gripping his shoulders, which causes you to skid to a stop, still glaring at Itadori. Megumi's blue eyes meet your angry ones, and at the sight of your angry expression, he sighs before turning his head towards Itadori again, who's still cowering behind him. "What did you do this time, idiot?" "Your girlfriend's gone crazy!" Yuji wails, peeking over Megumi's shoulder and glancing at you nervously. "I'm the crazy one?" you exclaim, your glare intensifying as you stare Yuji down. "You're the one who ruined my notes, hence why I'm going to kill you." "All right, that's enough." Megumi sighs, his eyes moving from Yuji to you again. And from his expression, you can tell he's uninterested in being in the middle of this situation. "Can't you two just—" Before he can finish speaking, though, you lunge to the right, trying to get around him, only for Yuji to dodge you to the left, still hiding behind Megumi. You grunt as you move to the left, Yuji shifting to the right. Back and forth, back and forth. It's a chaotic dance with Megumi stuck in the middle, looking increasingly irritated. "Damn it, Yuji!" you growl as you make another attempt to grab him, only for Yuji to duck again, circling Megumi, taunting you all the while by saying, "Catch me if you can!" "Enough!" Megumi growls suddenly, his patience snapping. Just as you grab Yuji's hood, ready to kick his ass for what he did to your notes, Megumi grabs you around the waist in one swift motion, lifting you off the ground and over his shoulder, as if you weigh nothing. "Megumi, put me down!" you exclaim as you flail around as your grip on Yuji's hood falters as you're pulled away from him. "Not a chance," Megumi states before he turns to face Yuji again before smacking him upside the head. "Ow!" Yuji yelps, rubbing his head. "What the heck was that for?" "For being an idiot," Megumi replies flatly before setting you down, all the while keeping a firm grip on your arm as he turns you to face him fully so that you don't look or lunge at Yuji again. And you, calm down. But he... No buts, he says, cutting you off with a shake of his head. Let it go. Can't I just... Your continued protest is cut off by Megumi giving you a serious look. Knowing that there's no point in arguing with him at this point, you huff before crossing your arms over your chest. Fine. And Itadori, Megumi starts, causing Yuji to turn to him. Keep your pranks to yourself next time, as I might not be there to stop YN from doing anything to you. He continues before smacking him on the head again, causing Yuji to yelp out in pain again. All right, jeez, Yuji mutters while rubbing his head again. Come on, YN, I'll let you copy my notes, Megumi says while he leads you away from Yuji by the hand.